Yeah, that's a really good question. I was talking in much too, I was talking like a philosopher in abstract, sort of eternalistic language and so forth. So I really do think that belongs to the idea of liberal democracy that people, what I call equal voice, that people be allowed to say what they wish and give what reasons they wish within the constraints of morality, of civility, and so forth. But there will be times and places, your question reminds me of this then, Chris, there will be times and places in which that ideal cannot be and should not be fully realized. Now, the truth is that there isn't any. So if equal voice is part of the idea of liberal democracy, then what it has to be said is that that it took the United States an awfully, awfully long time to come anywhere close to that ideal. Originally, it was only male property owners who could vote. Well, then blacks had, as I recall, a 3/5 vote, right? Their vote would count as 3/5 of that of a white person. And women were not allowed to vote, and so forth, on and on. So it took us an awfully long time to come anywhere close to this ideal of equal voice. So any society has to ask itself the question, how close should we come to that ideal? And the Turks in the 1920s, Ataturk and his followers, maybe, almost certainly made the right decision about that. Now, it seems to me when the French, 200 plus years after the French Revolution, are still trying to police religious talk in public, that strikes me as crazy. France is not going to come crashing down if, But there will be times and places. You see the point. It functions as an ideal, and one has to ask how. We accommodated the ideal with affirmative action. You can't really justify affirmative action in terms of just the idea of liberal democracy, but we thought that there were reasons for having some of it.